He's one of the most popular action figures in motion picture history, but now the martial arts expert Steven Seagal is front and center in another role, that of a law enforcement officer. The actor is once again starring in a reality series called Steven Seagal Lawman, Maricopa County. But the action film star also has a lot to say on everything from U.S. border security to Sochi's Winter Olympics security. Earlier, I spoke with Steven Seagal and asked him if he thought the concern for safety at the Sochi Olympics had been overhyped.
I mean, I think you can never be too careful. I think there's close to 70,000 security personnel in Sochi between the different branches of police officers, FSB, Spetsnaz, and Alpha Spetsnaz, and international folks are also there. You know, there are also different intelligence branches and law enforcement branches from all over the world there. So I think Sochi is going to be quite safe, but then again, there is no such thing as, you know, 100% guarantee of, you know, absolute safety anywhere in the world, wherever you go, but I think it's going to be one of the safest places around. And I think that the president of the Russian Federation is doing an amazing job to make sure it's safe for everyone.
For the last few years, you've been working with law enforcement in Arizona on curbing illegal immigration. What do you think the Obama administration should be doing to really address that issue?
In terms of here, I think for me the key is to be able to do proper background on everybody, because you have really nice, humble, wonderful, ethical, moral people who are just trying to find a better life, and then in the mix of that you have, you know, the most evil, rotten, murdering, raping criminals on earth that are doing everything from, you know, kidnapping to human trafficking, sex trafficking. They're not just murdering, but they are, you know, doing all kinds of really terrible things to the people, to intimidate other people, as you know. And so what we want to do before we just give a blanket amnesty is really set up a situation where we can really take a good look at each individual and see what category they should fit in, you know.
Sure. And what did you see firsthand while working in Arizona that really sort of solidified your belief on that?
Well, I work on the border, you know, and, you know, I work intimately with, you know, organizations who are seeing all of what's going on. And when the coyotes, for example, are bringing people in, when you say bringing them in, they can be people who just want to try to come into America to find a better life and, you know, work for their families. But oftentimes they'll be grabbed by, you know, coyotes who are working for the cartels, and they're all given, you know, large sacks of marijuana or different narcotics and told, you know, walk with this stuff. And when they arrive wherever they arrive, oftentimes they're then told, well, give us money or we'll kill you. And you'll oftentimes, you know, see people who are cut up, their heads are cut off, their arms are cut off, their legs are cut off. You know, they're left tied up and dead. And so we know that it's not just a bunch of nice people, you know, bringing in marijuana for, you know, hippies or something. It's a different group of people that are doing a lot of different criminal activity, like I said, from murder to rape to narco trafficking to human trafficking to sex trafficking. And it's, you know, it's billions of dollars that are, you know, coming in and out of America across the borders into Mexico. Usually the cash is going into Mexico and the narcotics are coming out of Mexico into America. But it's a problematic, complicated situation where so many people are making money on both sides.
Indeed. I think all the more reason perhaps for some real reform on the issue. Well, actor Steven Seagal, thank you so much for being with us.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.